Okay, I met a young poultry farmer that started his poultry farm with 300 birds. We'll be talking to him very soon, and he's going to be sharing his experience with us, so we could know how he started and how the journey so far has been. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
How's the family?
Thank you.
You're a poultry farmer and you have around 300 birds that you've been doing fine in the business. So I decided to come to ask you what have been your experience, your challenges, the advantages, and people willing to that want to maybe go into this business. So what will it take them and things? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So how have the journey so far been?
Actually, it's not easy. It's not a big job thing. It's all about the passion. If you love poultry, love the farming, it's not something you just decide you want to go into, because at the end you discover that it's not something that is easy. But it has been fine. Though there are challenges, a lot of challenges are involved. It's not just you just see the birds grow up and you think just grow just like that overnight. I've passed through so many processes, so many challenges. Right from day old when they are day old chick to the point that you know point of lay, because these are layers. It takes about 18 weeks for them to get to the point of lay, and they eat a lot. The feeding is a challenge. You know, packing their waste is also a big challenge. It's not something that you just do, and it takes time. You need to get the things you need to put on the floor for them so that the waste will not litter where they live, and also you need to pack regularly, keep them clean, give them their meal, give them their drugs, vaccinate them, and otherwise. So it's not something that is easy, but if you have the passion for it, it keeps you going. So that's what I've been.
Okay, let's say what do you think is really the advantages this business have? Let's say he has or she has.
The advantages are numerous. It depends on the type of bird you want to grow. If it is broilers, the advantage is there. You grow them for meat. You also sell them and make a profit. For layers, also you grow them. You get the point of lay. They start laying eggs, and you sell the eggs. You make a profit.
Oh,
Just like any other business. You pray they don't die, and you pray you don't make loss at the end. So that's one of the challenges we face in doing a poultry business, because one particular sickness or disease can affect one, and before you know it becomes viral, affects all of them,
oh,
and you see you have a numerous loss. There's a time you can have over 20, 30, 40, 50 deaths in a row at a time. It's not something that that's one of the challenges, but you just pray, and when you give them the vaccine and you give them their drugs regularly, don't miss their intervals, then it's
so
okay.
how many times do you feed them in a day?
Like layers, minimum of 3 times a day.
Oh,
These are layers a minimum of 3 times a day, and you have to be consistent with your
oh.
feeding program.
So when you get them until when they start laying, like what is the period of time?
Day one, week 1 to 18 weeks.
Okay, okay, they stay 18 weeks before they start laying.
Yeah, 18 weeks.
And let's say how long do they lay? Like what is the laying duration when they
It,
start
it
laying?
depends on the strength of the birds. They can stay up to 4, 5 months. As they start laying, as time progresses, the laying and their energy start depreciating, so it may not be as consistent as they were when they started laying, but they start dropping little by little.
Do you think there are any disadvantages in this business?
Disadvantage: you only hope for the best, but our challenges, that's what I would say. Not
Okay,
disadvantage,
okay.
it's challenges, but you only hope for the best. You hope that your effort is not put to waste, and you hope at the end of the day you make the profit you're expected to make. So the challenges are there. You should expect it, but also believe that at the end of the day, it will pay off.
So do you really have partners in this business, or you just the one catching everything alone for yourself?
I'm the only one for now. I don't have any partner. Although everything, both the feeding and everything, boils down to me. There's no partner. This is a small scale. This is a small, very small scale. You know, when you're talking of partners, maybe when you're indulging a large scale, maybe then you can talk of partners. But this is a small scale whereby maybe only you can carry it. If you want to expand it, you look for, you know, partners and someone that can invest in your business and your ideas, then you can expand it.
Okay, so if really someone wants to go into this business, how much do you think that someone should have for like a budget for to grow like 300 beds?
It's not something I can start explaining to you now. 300 beds. It depends. The price varies from day old, so it's not static. Sometimes if you go today where you want to go and buy the beds, they tell you a different price. Tomorrow they tell you a different price. Just know that anything can start it. Any amount of money can start it.
Okay, so how much is like a bag of feed cost?
Oh, sometimes now it's about 12,000 naira per bag.
And so how many bags can they eat from, let's say, from the first day till maybe the day you want to start selling? Like how many bags roughly do you think they can eat?
It's not something I can quantify right now, telling you, but if they when they get to 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, they can eat one bag in 4, 5 days. A bag in 4, 5 days. So the more they grow, the more their level of consumption increases. You can get to a point that they consume about a bag in 2, 3 days. So just imagine that. So that's how I can able to explain it to you. But I cannot just tell you that this is the number of bags they can eat for now. Okay, but I can actually approximate it for you on daily basis.
Okay, I would love you to say something to those that really have money and they really want to go into this business, but they are scared. I want to say something to them.
Everything's all about passion. It's something, just go into something you like. Me, I like birds. I like seeing them. You know, the way they, once I see them doing well, it gives me joy, actually. Yeah. So going to something, poultry farming is a very good farming, whereby we need to encourage our youth and Nigerians to indulge into. It's a very good business. It's very profitable, but also you need to have passion for it so that you will not, feel disappointed or give up along the way because of the challenges. So that's what I can say.
Okay, and there's a high relationship between you and your birds. Do you think you hear their languages, or because when you get like when you move, they follow you. When you come out, they follow you. Like, so I'm wondering if there's any language you hear,
There's no
or
language there. It's just that you just know when they are hungry. When they are hungry, you will see their reaction. You know that they are very, very hungry. You understand?
yes.
And each time they see you, they always feel you want to give them food because you're the one that's giving them food. Okay. So when you want to feed them, they once they see you coming out to their feed, they want to come around you because of the feed. It's not that there's any special language there. When you always give somebody something, they always get attached to you.
That's true.
So
that's
how it is.
okay. Now, thank you for the section. I really do appreciate it. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate so much. Thank you.